Okay, so this is just for the benefit for everyone. So I'll just record this session. So those who could not attend, probably they can benefit out of it. So welcome again. Uh, so welcome to ABAS Oracle Integration Cloud Instructor-led training. So this program is particularly designed for candidates who have worked in Oracle or have some background of the ERP or a technical and from EBS as well, and who wants to pursue their journey in Oracle Cloud Technical, especially integration tool like Oracle Integration Cloud OIC. So welcome all, and this training will help you, reach your milestone, probably the next milestone in getting, good knowledge on the Oracle Integration Cloud uh, tool, as well as deep dive into cloud space and probably joining your career path into Oracle technical cloud in integration side of the things in your future path of the career. Okay, so hopefully this is a demo class and this is just an introduction, a brief intro of what we are going to teach, what we are going to cover, and what would be included, and a brief demo on the cloud world. Okay, so with that, I will just start the session. So a brief about myself. So my name is Anurag, and I have more than 18 plus years of experience. I have worked with different companies within this tenure of 18 years experience, as you can see on your screen. Performed several different roles of techno-functional consultant, solution architect, tech manager. Worked in EBS and cloud world. I have experience in OIC, UTB, API, and so many other things, and also some part in the Apex and certified in the procurement cloud side as well as the integration cloud, and the important certification which is I think you would all be eyeing for is the Oracle Cloud Platform Application Integration. So this course will help you achieving that target as well. So once you are certified, people look forward for you guys for the job profile. You can see so many jobs currently in the market which require OIC skill. And if you are certified, you are definitely a candidate for that, even if you don't have much experience to pursue, or you would have in your profile or resume for the same. Okay. And one important thing also is if you guys are following up news or you would have noticed, so Oracle Integration Cloud is the ranked number one by Gartner as the most widely used platform integration tool. Okay, so that's a very great milestone for Oracle, and especially for the folks who are working in the OIC. Okay, so this is just the schedule, which this I think this may not be relevant for you guys at this moment. This is from our previous design class. Okay, so we'll come to the course lesson agenda. So basically, these are the topics which we are going to cover. So we are going to cover, probably, I would say 8 days of, uh, Oracle Integration Cloud Basics, which cover all the topics which are required. Okay, between like, and every day we'll have a couple of classes. So in together, if you say class wise, it will be around 16 classes to cover the complete course for this, and we'll have separate couple of classes for people to help with the preparation of the OIC certificate. So which is very important actually. So that will cover at the end of the course. Okay. And we have listed down the agenda, which is you can see from your screen, which covers most roughly all the important areas of the OIC, which you guys need to know for creating the integrations in OIC. Okay. So what is so basically this slide covers like what the overview of the cloud architecture, why is integration required, okay, different business cases, what is the value propositions, Okay, and how is the integration development management flow, you looks like, the screen looks like, and that we will cover at the end of the session for a brief intro. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, so before that, I just want to know if any one of you volunteer to answer this. So, what is the difference between SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS? Can anybody let me know? I'll just wait for a few seconds to answer. Otherwise, I can continue. Anyone wants to give a try? If you have heard the word SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS, yeah, you can unmute and speak if you know. Okay, so no worries. So
Yeah,
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 who, who,
my side would be SaaS means software as service.
uh-huh.
It's it's like a cloud model, I think. SaaS
Uh-huh.
software as a service.
Okay, what is
Okay,
PaaS and what is IaaS?
Plus means platform as service. IaaS means infrastructure as service. Platform as service means it can be installed in our system like PaaS. I think so.
Okay, thanks for the quick answer. And let me explain you actually, right? So we'll go in detail.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, so what is the difference between SaaS, PaaS, and what is an IaaS, and what is a traditional IT? So traditional IT is your on-premise. Okay, so this is a basic core concept, right? Which we need to know why in the cloud. What is cloud? What we are doing in the cloud? What is on-premise? So your EBIS, for example, say it's an on-premise, right? So everything is being managed by the customer, right? Customers to take care of his networking, storage, servers, virtualization, operating system, middleware, runtime, data applications, right? Everything customer manage. Okay. But when infrastructure as a service is provided, then your cloud provider, for example, in this case, Oracle, right, is going to provide you a service for your networking, storage, server, virtualization, operating system. So this is the area which Oracle will take care, and you need to manage your application data runtime and middleware, right? This is the infrastructure as a service, which is IaaS. What is platform as a service? Here, everything is managed by Oracle except your applications and data. That responsibility is still yours, but rest of the things are managed by Oracle. You don't need to worry about them. And then software as a service, the complete stack, right? Like in traditional IT, everything you manage. In software as a service, everything is managed by the service provider, right? Which is Oracle. In our case, it could be Google, Microsoft, anything, right? Whoever is providing the cloud service. So, like your SaaS software, you can take as the Oracle ERP cloud, right? So you just subscribe to the service from Oracle. You don't need to install any servers, any operating system, anything. Just you need a host, URL to log in, and then you are good to go once you have the authorization, okay, and the authentication. So that's the main difference between them. Hope you will be able to follow that. So I'll just move to the next slide. So this slide is again talking about the same thing. Okay, it just gives you a brief look and feel of SaaS, software as a service, then PaaS, platform as a service. So Oracle Integration Cloud is a part of PaaS layer. Okay, this is where Oracle Integration Cloud fits in, and there are several other things which is also found the PaaS layer is IoT, AI, chatbots, and cloud native services. Okay, moving on to the next slide. So what is the need of integration cloud, right? Why we need an integration, right? So integrations is a complex thing, right? So integrations like you need, in today's world, right? For every step, you would want to integrate your data with some other application, right? Third party application. For example, when you have a business or something, right? You need a payment integration from a bank, right? To be able to process payment from the customers, right? So integration is unavoidable. Integration is a complex area because there are a lot of applications for which the source and the target application has to understand each other, right? That's what is integration all about. So integration has one source, one target, and you have to map the data between the source and the target. Okay, that's what an integration is all about. And OIC as a tool helps in achieving that, right? So, and it's a very user-friendly tool, drag and drop tool, which easily takes care of your integration requirements. Okay. Now, how does an Oracle Integration Cloud looks like and what it has, right? What is the capability of Oracle Integration Cloud, right? And what is the pre-built things which Oracle Integration Cloud has, right? So the OIC Gen 2 cloud infrastructure, right? It has three main things, right? Application integration, process automation, and Visual App Builder. Okay. So as part of our training, we will be concentrating on the application integration part, which is the most widely used area for your Oracle Integration Cloud, right? This is something which is used by 99% of the customers are using application integration, whoever has taken the Oracle OIC license. And the second most important area which is coming up is the Visual App Builder. And the least I would say at this point of time is process automation. So we are concentrating on the Oracle application integration for this course, okay? And which is where your main area is, focus in terms of the integration, right? And what are the pre-built things? So Oracle OIC comes with the pre-built adapters, recipes, and business accelerators. So all regarding these things, you will get to know more in the next course of classes if you join them. So these are the key areas which are able to make sure your integration runs very smoothly in OIC. Okay, and also OIC comes up with AI/ML recommendation, artificial intelligence and machine learning recommendation, which helps you make your integration mapping much smoother. And Oracle has around more than 60 plus adapters currently, which help them to integrate with different applications. Few of them are listed in this slide. You can see them like Salesforce, SAP, Slack, and so on, so forth, Gmail, Mailchimp, and so many things, so many adapters actually, and other than the Oracle internal adapters. Okay. So Oracle Integration Cloud Service, I think I pretty much explained about these things. So application integration is where our focus is. Like integrations, create the connections to the application you want to share data with, set up the integration using the connections you created, and define how data is shared between your applications, right? Whereas what is means, so that is the core integration which you want to connect. So you want to create the connection, you want to map it, you want to define how the data flows through. And coming to the process builder, so process builder is majorly used when you want to automate your business processes uh, using this. Okay, so for example, you may have a requirement for your business to do a automation of a approval process. It could be any approval process, maybe invoicing approval process, or employee or payment or anything, right? So that you can do with the help of process builder. And whereas visual builder is a quick, it's a very quick way to create a custom web and mobile applications, using the this tool. So this is also gaining a lot of focus in the market, and because you don't need much coding and setup required to build pages in Visual Builder, and you can seamlessly integrate these with your SaaS applications as well.
Uh,
Okay.
Anurag, one question here. Sorry to
Yeah.
disturb you. So,
Yeah.
are you covering VVCS also as part of this course?
No, so we are covering integration. So VVCS will have a separate course. That's why I clearly. So we are using integrations. And to be very frank, VVCS is not so, I mean, it's easy tool to develop. So we'll have separate course for that. So probably we can connect with you if you're interested in that part. Okay. So
Okay.
we will focusing on integration because integration itself is a very wide topic here to cover actually.
Okay.
Okay. So then this is again a different way to picturize the Oracle Integration Cloud service here, right? This in the middle you can see. Sorry, go back. Yeah. So this is your Oracle Integration Cloud service, so which has all the different types of adapters which you can use within the Oracle's periphery, and then you have a third-party adapters like Salesforce. Okay, and then these are your on-premise systems which are on-premise. Okay, and this is just a pictorial representation of them. And then you have couple of primary scenarios like SaaS to SaaS and SaaS to on-premise. Okay, but there could be multiple scenarios. You can have on-premise to SaaS as well. So we are just mentioning the same here in our slide. For example, like what is a SaaS to SaaS scenario? Like, your source is also a SaaS environment, a cloud environment, and your target is also a cloud environment. Okay, and you want to integrate between the two different systems. So in this example, it is mentioned, right? If any one of you had any idea on Salesforce, so Salesforce application is something called cases. So let's say, it's like it's synonymous with what you can say with the tickets, right? When we normally work on some tickets or something, right? So in Salesforce, you log them as cases, and then this scenario says that, okay, so whatever the cases that been logged in Salesforce, you have to create incidents in Oracle right now, service now, Oracle Service Cloud. Okay, as incidents. Okay, so this is one. So automation real time process. So this is one of the scenarios. Okay, and the second scenario could be your SaaS to on-premise scenario. Again, in this example, in Salesforce, there is something called opportunities, right? So you look, in your day-to-day world, you can presume that in your business, right? So you will always look for your prospective customers who will be working with you. Your sales team will be talking to, prospective customers and telling them, okay, we may have this project soon. So all those opportunities where, it's the negotiation going on, the contract is going to be signed, the paperwork is done. So those will be listed as opportunities in Salesforce, right? And you want to integrate once these opportunities come into order as a on-premise system in the Oracle sales order application screen. So OIC will help, integrating these kind of scenarios. And as I mentioned, there could be a different scenario from on-premise to SaaS as well. Okay. So what is the value proposition actually when we are using OIC? Okay. OIC gives a very fast time to market. Okay. Because it is a quick drag and drop tool. Okay. It uses a configuration approach. It doesn't require much coding, or I would say no coding at all, you know, and it's an intelligent drag and drop tool, provides commonly used adapter wizard and pre-built integration. Okay. So your comes with, the wizard comes with pre-built integration. You don't need to put too much of your head or mind to integrate another application like a SAP or a Salesforce, because a lot of things are already built in your adapter. Okay. And then you have an online marketplace to do that for buying sell integration. Then simplified application integration, automatic provisioning under the covers, simplified design time and runtime console. Okay, it's very easy, right? You can see your runtime application, you can see how the integration is happening, where is your, I mean, using activity stream, you can do a lot of things on your own. You would know where the integration has got stuck and all. And then increase business agility, out of box functionality and adapters and faster deployment. So this is the OIC value proposition against its competitors, and it's been widely used in the market. Okay. And this slide, which is integration development and management workflow. So this slide talks about what are the basic things in an integration, right? Like it's defining connections. First thing you have to do when you're going to create an integration is to define the connection between the source and the target, right? And the second step would be to build the integration flow logic. Okay. So here you will drop the entities, okay, you will drop the entities of the connections, right, into your area where you're building the integration. Then once you have dropped those entities, source and target, you need to map the data between those two. Okay. So it's a very good quick tool, OIC data mapper, which can map between the source and target very easily. And once this thing is done, that means your integration is kind of ready. And you will activate the integration and run an instance of the integration on the fly. Once your integration is being run, you will be able to monitor them, right? You are using the monitor facility of the Oracle integration platform, OIC platform, right? Here you can see whatever integrations have been run, which have been success, which have been errors, you can manage your errors easily using this screen. So it's a very good and user-friendly screen where you can perform all these activities. Okay, so this is the theory part which I wanted to cover. I want to give you a quick glimpse of the
Hi, Anurag.
yeah.
Actually, I'm sorry for that.
Sorry.
What is the what is meant for? What is the use of adapter? I do not know. Adapters
Yeah,
means what?
adapter is something, right? Adapters are pre-built configurations which Oracle has already built, right, to connect with your different systems. Okay, let's say if you want to make an integration with any of the application, like Salesforce example or ServiceNow, right? So
Yeah,
in your
Pega. Yeah.
normal scenario, you will have to do a lot of your architect team and the other sales ServiceNow team will have to do a lot of things to map how you have to send the data, what servers, which to configure in
Hmm.
your on-premising. But with adapters,
Yeah.
it's
Mm-hmm.
pre-built. You just need to put specify only the your authentication process and the security and your application server name. That's it, and you are done. You don't need any other things, and you will be able to integrate with that application using the adapters. That's the advantage actually. So I'm
Yeah.
just going to quickly show you. Um, okay. Okay, this is how the Oracle, this is the OIC integration screen, right? Okay, so this is where you go. First thing is you will come to the integrations part, click on the integration, then integration again. Okay, and the first screen will show all the integrations built by a particular developer. Okay, if you want to show across all, you can click the cross here. So in this case, I'm just going to click on this integration. Okay, so you can see here, right? So these are nothing but your adapters. So you have a REST adapter, if you can see. Okay, so all these things you will get to know more in detail once log in, means you once you join the course. So it's very easy. Like here is a trigger connection. This is the mappers, right? Mapping. And this is your invoke connection, like calling to the other service. So invoke means you're calling inside your integration to another entity, right? Like in this case, we are trying to create the new customer in Oracle ERP Cloud, right? And this is being triggered means from another external system, right? And you can have a drag and drop of the response. So this is very easy. You can initialize variable using this activity. Okay, here you will find all the things which you can use for initializing, and you can invoke using this. So it's a very good tool. And if I open one mapping here, right, you
It's
will be
like
able to
workflow
see.
model, right?
Yeah, it's like a workflow model, and but it is
Yeah.
very user friendly. Like if you want to do a mapping between different entities, you can just drag and drop, right? It's so easy. So if I click on this one, so currently I'm in view mode because if you see it's a view only. So I am not able to edit it, but I can edit as well. But I'm just telling you, since it's view mode, it's not allow me to change or something, right? But you can see if I just pull from here to here, I'll be able to map it. It's saying right because target node is already mapped. It's very, very, very user friendly. And this recommend action is something which is generated from AI ML in your mapper. You click on it, it will be able to tell you the mappings, what is required between the two different sources based on the artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithm, which this tool already has. Okay. So that's pretty much from my side. I have roughly 5 to 6 minutes. So if you guys have any question, please shoot out. Okay, before we wind up this session, I just wanted to quickly show you here. So these are the and this is the screen for the connections where you will create the connection, right? So you'll just go on search, and these are the adapters here, like different adapters. If you can see, so many adapters, you can integrate with any of them using the required configuration. There are 60 plus adapters which you can use. Okay, and you can click choose any adapter. For example, let's say REST adapter. I'll find it here, select it, and then you have to give your name, identifier, role, okay, and then so on and so forth by providing the details. And then once your connection is done, your integration is ready, okay, you can, and you could go to monitoring, okay. So in this case, like one more thing I can show you is, I think it's got unlocked. Let me unlock that. Okay, and then here once you create the integration, it is in configure status, right? So you can activate the integration here after the configured status. Okay, currently it's not showing up, it's fine. And another thing which I was talking, yeah, sorry, monitoring. So with monitoring you can see the which integrations have been completed and what has been errored out, what is success in area, right? So this is showing you in the last 1 hour or something, right? You can remove those filters. What are the integrations have been done? 7 integration have been done, 6 have been processed, 6 have been errored, like that. Here 2 integration done, 1 is processed, 1 is errored. So it's a very user friendly tool, and everything you can see in this instance. So I'll stop here because we have only 3.5 minutes to go. Okay. So any questions anybody has at this point? Any thing if you had in mind before you think of joining this course or
So, Anurag,
in future?
you'll be
Yeah.
covering all the 6 types of the adapters that we have, right? The
Uh,
main types.
yeah. Means adapters, as in like here, the adapters are classified into
6 types.
majorly. No, that is integration style. That's not
Uh-huh.
adapter to be, I think.
Integration. Yeah. You
Yeah,
mean to ask the integration. So you'll cover all the
correct.
6 types.
Yeah, so let me come to that. So actually there are 6 type of integrations styles, but only 2 integration styles are being used, out of which one is already deprecated by Oracle, which is the basic one, which is Oracle can no longer to use. The other two are, subscription to the business event, which again, app means these 2 integration style which we are going to teach, app driven and scheduled integration, will
You're not
cover
able to see your
all of
screen.
these. Okay, I'm not sharing anything actually.
Oh,
Okay, if you want, I can share, but since I don't think I have much time left to cover, but I just want to answer your question. So basically, app-driven orchestration and scheduled orchestration are the only 2 integration styles which is currently being used by Oracle, and there are a couple more which is used for the business event, very specific scenario. So we can cover them as well. Okay, so that is
okay.
not a problem, but other two are deprecated. So we are not using them anymore. So app driven is the main thing, which and scheduled station. So those will be covering as part of this course, along with the other, if you want. I mean, theoretically we can cover, but everything can be done in the app driven. That's what Oracle says. Okay. Does
Okay.
it answer your question?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Because that so we,
Hi,
we will
Anurag,
cover from a
Nitin this side.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I have one question. So,
Mhm.
actually, any requirement for just like table in Oracle Fusion, yeah, report, yeah, any tools, basic understanding for this integration?
Okay. See, you actually don't need anything, to be very frank, to start with. No table information, nothing. If you know well in advance, it is an advantage. Okay. But if you don't know, you can start afresh here. Okay. I think if you know ABS little bit, then that is enough to start with. Because as you
No,
know, this.
I know ABS, but I have not know any idea of Fusion, just like
Yeah. So that's what I'm
report.
saying. This is majorly, this is an integration tool, right? So even if you don't know
Mhm.
Oracle Cloud, that's what your answer is, SaaS application, right? But you can still
Yes.
work in the integration, all right, of the same. So I think we will have few more questions probably, and there's only 1 minute left in this meeting because it will be automatically going off. So we have another one. Ankit, would you be sending that across?
Yeah,
In case you guys have question, we can connect for one more meeting quickly for questions itself
yeah,
for 10-15
yeah.
minutes. Okay. So Ankit will send that in a moment to all of your email IDs and WhatsApp. So we can join that actually.
Okay, Anup,
Okay.
fine.
Okay, is it okay for everyone? Please
Yes,
join
yes.
because
Yes,
otherwise
Yeah.
we will not be able to